Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to another chilling episode of The Shadow Frequency. I'm Juniper Ravenwood, your producer, and tonight we're diving into a subject that's one of Matt's absolute favorites, Nikola Tesla's lost time travel experiments. You know, Matt loves a good mystery, and this one's got it all. Genius, secrecy, and a dash of the unexplainable. So dim the lights, settle in, and let's tune into the shadows with your host, Matt Wilson, in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, Shadow Seekers, to the Shadow Frequency. I'm Matt Wilson, and this time we're stepping into the flickering edges of reality, where science blurs into the impossible. Picture this, a dimly lit laboratory, the air buzzing with electricity, and a man hunched over strange machines that hum with a purpose no one can fully grasp. That man is Nikola Tesla, genius inventor, master of the unseen, and if the rumors are true, a pioneer of something far beyond his time. Time travel. Now, Tesla's known for his work with electricity, AC power, the Tesla coil, but there's a darker thread woven into his legacy. Whispers of experiments so wild, so dangerous, that they were buried, lost to history, or maybe just lost to time. They say in the late 1890s, Tesla became obsessed with bending the fabric of reality itself. He'd already conquered wireless energy, but what if he'd stumbled onto something bigger, something that let him peer through the veil of yesterday or tomorrow? One story stands out, a chilling account from 1895. Tesla claimed he'd been hit by a surge of 3.5 million volts while testing a high-frequency oscillator. He survived, but he said something impossible happened. He saw the past, present, and future all at once. His voice trembled when he described it, time folding in on itself like a shadow swallowing the light. Was this a hallucination from a near-death jolt, or had he cracked open a door we weren't meant to find? Then there's the Philadelphia experiment. You've heard of it. 1943, the USS Eldridge supposedly vanishing into thin air. Crewmen fused into the ship's hull. Officially, Tesla wasn't involved. He died months earlier. But dig deeper and you'll find whispers tying his work to that nightmare. They say he'd been tinkering with unified field theory, bending space and time with electromagnetic fields. Maybe those blueprints didn't die with him. Maybe they were stolen, hidden, tested in secret. Picture Tesla alone in his New York lab, surrounded by coils and wires, the air thick with ozone and dread. What did he see when those machines roared to life? Did he step into another era, only to claw his way back? Or did he leave something behind, something still out there, ticking away in the dark?
Wow, Matt's really pulling us into the deep end tonight, isn't he? Tesla and time travel. What do you think, listeners? Is this the stuff of genius or pure madness? We're only halfway through, and I'm already wondering what else Tesla might have hidden from us. Stick around, Matt's got more creepy twists coming up. While you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. And you can catch us on all the major podcast directories. And you can check us out on patreon.com/shadowfrequency. Drop us a line, and you can also email us, shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Right now, it's time for the mailbag, where we hear from you, our shadow seekers. And I got to hit this button. Where's it? Yeah.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
First up, Sarah in Ohio. I think we've heard from her before, I do believe. Hey, Matt and Juniper. I've been hooked on the Shadow Frequency since the Mothman episode. That one gave me chills for days. Those red eyes still haunt me. Keep the spooky vibes coming. Thanks for that. This one's from Alex in Seattle. Love all the episodes, team. I can't pick a favorite. Every paranormal dive you take is gold. Matt's creepy delivery and Juniper's energy make this my go-to podcast. Don't ever stop. Yeah, well, Matt is a bit creepy, you do. Thanks, Sarah and Alex. We love hearing from you. Keep those emails coming. Speaking of creepy, let's get back to it. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, Shadow Seekers, and oh, now I'm creepy, am I? Okay, well, I guess I am. Yeah, I am a little creepy. I creep myself out sometimes. We're still tuned into the strange frequency of Nikola Tesla's lost time travel experiments, and the deeper we go, the darker it gets. Let's step into the shadows of his final years, when the genius turned recluse, and the rumors grew wilder. By the 1930s, Tesla was a ghost of himself, holed up in the Hotel New Yorker, surrounded by pigeons and paranoia. But they say he never stopped working. Witnesses claimed his room buzzed with strange lights, low hums echoing through the walls late at night. One maid swore she saw him vanish right in front of her, only to reappear seconds later, disoriented, muttering about displacements. Then there's the death ray, or what some call the real cover story. Tesla pitched a particle beam weapon to the U.S. government, but what if that was a lie? What if it wasn't a weapon, but a machine to punch holes in time itself? When he died in 1943, his papers vanished. The FBI swooped in, and trunks of notes, decades of work, disappeared into the ether. Some say they're locked away in a vault, others say they're still out there, waiting to be found. Imagine it, a device small enough to fit in a suitcase, coils glowing faintly, bending the air around it. You turn it on and the room warps, shadows stretch, clocks spin backward. Did Tesla take it with him on a final trip we'll never know about? Or is it still humming somewhere, pulling threads of time apart? One last tale, a note found years later scribbled in Tesla's shaky hand. The key is the resonance. Time is a wave, and I've ridden it. Did he ride it too far? Maybe he's still out there, a shadow flickering between seconds, watching us from a place we can't reach. Juniper, take us home.
And that's all for tonight's eerie journey on the Shadow Frequency. I'm Juniper, your producer, thanking you for tuning in with Matt Wilson as we explored Nikola Tesla's lost time travel experiments. Sleep tight, or don't. We'll be back next time with more shadows to uncover. Until then, stay curious, stay spooky, and keep listening, Shadow Seekers.
Looking for a thrill that's out of this world? Tune into the Shadow Frequency podcast, hosted by Matt Wilson. We dive deep into the paranormal, hauntings, cryptids, alien encounters. If it's odd, we've got it covered. Catch up on our past episodes and join the adventure. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and all major podcast directories. The Shadow Frequency podcast, where the strange comes to life.